In this video, we're talking about why leadership skills are necessary, and I'm going to share with you 5 reasons, the 5 best reasons I've identified as a leadership coach to emerging leaders. So let's get straight into the content. Reason number 1, employers look for leadership skills when they are promoting people. Yes, you heard right. You might not think they look for leadership skills, but they do. They might not tell you they look for leadership skills, but they certainly do. From the resume stage when you're applying for a job, your cover letter, the interview, your LinkedIn profile, what they see you share on LinkedIn, all of the content you share on LinkedIn, your on-the-job work experience, and your interactions with other co-workers in the office. In all of these situations, employers are looking to see whether you have or whether you show the potential to have leadership skills. Employers are always looking for leadership skills or the promise of leadership skills in the making at every stage of your career. What this means for you is don't wait to start developing them. Develop your leadership skills as soon as you can in your career. And this is applicable even if you are starting your first job and you are entry level in your career. Start developing your leadership skills. Start identifying what leadership skills are important for your particular job and your particular career journey. Because when promotions come around, if you are somebody who is already displaying the ability to be a leader, you'll be an easy hire. Your employer won't have to spend money on helping you develop leadership skills that you need for your next promotion. They won't have to wait and spend the time waiting for you to develop those leadership skills that you need for the next level of your career. You will be ready to go right from the start. This is something that a lot of emerging leaders overlook in their career. A lot of people think, well, I'm not in a leadership position right now, so I don't need to learn leadership skills. I don't need to show I have the potential for leadership skills. I'm going to wait until I actually get a promotion, and then I'm going to be put into some in-house training so I can learn the leadership skills that I need for that job. This is too late, because think about it. What if somebody else, your competitor in a company, is already developing those leadership skills on the side? You're not aware of it. They're developing them. You both go for the promotion. Who is going to get hired? Who's going to be the easy hire? Probably the other person and not you. So it's really important that you start to think about developing your leadership skills, or at least identifying what are the leadership skills that you need to succeed in your career, and then start developing them as well. But I'd love to hear your thoughts on this. Let me know in the comments below. Do you think you should start developing leadership skills early in your career, or should you wait until you are more advanced in your career? Let me know in the comments below. Reason number 2, leadership skills help you develop a vision, direction, and goals. One of the responsibilities of a leader, and one of the major differences between being a leader and a manager, is that a leader is responsible for developing the big vision, the goals, and the direction for the team or the company to move towards. Every team and every company needs goals. Every team and every company needs a big vision to move towards. It gives people direction. It helps people understand what are the day-to-day activities that they need to perform. Without goals, people just wander all over the place. Think about it in relation to your life. Take your career, for example. If you had no goals for your career, where would you end up? You'd probably just move from job to job to job without any real direction. Think of it in relation to your health and your fitness. If you have no goal for the amount of weight that you want to lose or the distance you want to be able to run, you won't really achieve anything with your fitness plan. When it comes to leadership, having goals, or the ability to identify and set goals and get a direction for your team to move in, that is an essential skill for any leader. And if you have this ability, then you have an edge over your competition. Reason number 3 is leadership skills move people toward a common goal. Once you have the big picture, like I talked about just before, as a leader, you need to have the ability to move and to motivate people to work towards that common goal. This is why leaders are valuable to companies and why leadership skills are important. If you don't give people a direction to go in or a reason to move in that direction, they'll do their own thing. Everyone will be scattered. The team will be dispersed. There'll be no cohesion in the team and nobody will be working together. And this won't help you make sure that your goals that you've set as a leader will be achieved. The most successful companies are just that, successful, because they have a whole team working together in the same direction, trying to achieve the same goal. This is what gives the company and the team strength. Reason number 4, leadership skills empower people to reach their full potential. One of my favorite parts of leadership or as a leadership coach is helping people, empowering them and supporting them to reach their full potential, helping them do things and achieve things that they never thought were possible. Overcoming their insecurities, overcoming imposter syndrome, overcoming self-doubt. All of this is really important as a leader, and it's your job to help people to see what they can achieve and help them overcome their insecurities that might be blocking them and stopping them from achieving those fantastic things. The most rewarding part of leadership is seeing people who didn't think they could achieve great things actually achieve great things. This is such a rewarding part of leadership, and it's one of the parts that I really love about my job. I feel that as a leader, it really is your job to look beyond the insecurities and the self-doubt that your team might have about achieving these big things. You need to look beyond that. You need to guide and convince your team that they can achieve these great things. And when you do that, it comes back to you tenfold. But people who don't have the core skills in leadership, they aren't great at doing this. They're not great at motivating. They're not great at empowering people and supporting them and guiding them the way that they need. But emerging leaders who do have the leadership skills they need, they know exactly how to motivate, how to influence, how to empower their team, how to support them, and how to guide them so they can achieve the goals that they want to achieve. Next week's video will be about essential leadership skills that you need, and I will be talking about some of the skills that I just mentioned. Reason number 5 is leadership skills fast track your career success. They absolutely do fast track your leadership success. As I mentioned earlier in this video, employers look for leadership skills early on in your career. Even if you're at entry level, even if you're beginning your career, they look for leadership skills or at least the promise of leadership skills in the making. So if you can show that you have leadership ability, you don't necessarily have to have all of the leadership skills, but the ability of developing those skills in the future, if you can show that to your employer, it will help you fast track your career, and it can put you on the fast track for promotions. So start learning leadership skills as early and as quickly as you can in your career. Don't wait until you're in a leadership position. It is too late at that point, because like I mentioned at the beginning of this video, what if a competitor in your company who's also going for the same promotion as you has already developed and has already shown they have those leadership skills? They could get the promotion over you. So you need to start developing those leadership skills as early as you can. Above all, I want you to leave this video with this one last thought. That is, leaders are not born. Leadership is a skill that you must learn and grow into. I hope you will join me for next week's video where I go through the essential leadership skills that you need in your career. To all my loyal subscribers, thank you so much for watching this channel again. If you are new to this channel and you haven't yet subscribed, then make sure you hit the button below this video, and that will give you access to these videos every week to help you develop your leadership ability. Check out the other videos on the screen right here, and I will see you again next week.